What we said basically was to provide guidance. Chimbuya, as I said yesterday, has got to have some levels. You cannot go and do Chimbuya as yourself a young man, a young boy, you go to do Chimbuya with your mother. There must be some, dignity, some reservation. Chimbuya, we are not banning it, it has to continue. But can you research and tell us the background of Chimbuya, where it came from, how it started? I think the background is there for people to know. Now it is being exaggerated. Everybody wants to do Chimbuya with anyone. So what we are just trying to say, and if you critically go back, there are funerals that have happened some years back, and I'm sure there might be some videos or photos. You see those that are doing Chimbuya. Mainly the big picture during funerals. Actually, it's the women who starts. But now, this powder thing, as I said yesterday, we had no powder when this Chimbuya started. Members and Munga Wamare, cassava, those are the things. And I remember in 1996 when we lost our father, Inkosi Nzamane III. That time I was already on the seat, and they were women, not men, who came to do Chimbuya. And I remember being clothed in a sack after Mirimi had finished. But at the end of the day, they normally even collect some resources which are given to the grieving family. But now, those thugs we saw outside trying to use Chimbuya, to manipulate Chimbuya, to do whatever they want to do using Chimbuya. We are not saying Chimbuya should not be conducted, but it must be, it must be systematic. And mainly the Chimbuya day normally is climaxed on the day of burial. Not every day you pour your colleagues. Today you've poured powder on him. Tomorrow powder, it's only the ones. But these are somebody, Kangati, Kamozi. So people should critically look at this Chimbuya thing. Sometimes it is another way of mourning, grieving with us, but also at the end of the day, you are consoling the grieving family. If there are any issues, maybe not this funeral, but some other funerals, maybe they are struggling to get a coffin. That's when the Chimbuya now comes in to see what you can do out of the Chimbuya ship. Not this Chimbuya where yesterday they were actually looking for 200 kwacha. Because it's all over, I think the videos are showing they wanted 200 kwacha. Now imagine the sleeping king or ourselves, are we worth 200 kwacha which they were demanding yesterday? So you can see that there are some exaggerations. Just like these other issues outside the funerals, when you look at the aspect of Mateveto, the meaning of Mateveto has been changed, commercialized. I just wanted to give you a snippet of how far we have gone into corrupting these traditions into something else. So Chimbuya, it's allowed. Tell them that we did not say Chimbuya, we don't want it. We want it. It's part of us. But know when and how to do it and who to do it from. So at our level, there are those who can do Chimbuya. Then there are those yourselves as the boys and girls at that level, women, just different levels. Because you cannot pour powder. You are a 15-year-old boy, you want to pour minimum on me. Who is going to do Chimbuya with your father? So these are the levels I talked about. But also, we must know that people are grieving there. So our going into that place to do Chimbuya, the end result must be that which will console the grieving family. Let them come and initiate the Chimbuya. Elders, let them come and do Chimbuya with us. But now what you see, I think the videos, you saw those boys who are there. They are like taxi drivers or motorbike riders, or those who are doing deliveries. So I think it's not right for us. We are not saying we don't have the capacity to meet the demands that this Chimbuya might, demand. We have the capacity, but when, how to do it.